With Farm Sim 25 being announced and just round the corner in November, today I want to take a look at some of the most influential mods that have affected me and my gameplay that I would love to see be featured as base game mechanics in Farm Sim 25. This is going to be a fairly short video with just 3 of my top picks, but do let me know in those comments down below what you think you want to see in Farm Sim 25 as base game. Also, don't forget, if you want to support the stream, you can pre-order Farm Sim 25 from the link in the description down below. The first and possibly best mod of the lot of them has to be the Better Contracts mod. Unfortunately, this is a PC-only mod, although you can use it with certain crossplay features. It is a brilliant mod that really adds a lot of versatility to something that should, in my opinion, have been base game from the start. You can choose the different rewards, you can choose the different mow and bale rewards, lease costs, you can have the different amount of active contracts, which again should be a base game thing. You can change how much the amount of contracts you need to complete in order to get 100% of the contract for both baling and normal harvests. You can have the insta-fermenting on, root crop plowing, debug mode. You can activate lazy farmers, which allows you to choose how often and how many contracts you get, which can really solve one of the biggest bugs or bugbears that I've had with the game, which is when you speed up to the next month, all of the contracts appear, you try accepting them, and they all disappear really quickly because the AI has magically done them. Lazy Farmers is by far the main reason why I actually got this Better Contracts mod, but it has really helped with other things as well. You can have a higher difficulty if you want, with penalties and borrowing equipment and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. You can have deadlines on there, contracts per month. You can reduce the amount that you actually get per month, etc. Then you can have a field purchase discount, which is something that I really like. You can change the amount of percentage, you can change the amount of jobs that you get, so you can effectively make the total capped. You can have the generation interval and the generation percentage. This is a really fantastic mod, and if they even incorporate just a fraction of the versatility and usefulness of this mod into the base game of Farm Sim 25, I will be a very happy man. The next thing that I would love to see is something that has been taken from my favourite modded map, and that's Oberthal. This uses a really interesting power system that means that you have to actually power your production lines in order for them to work. So what you end up doing is you go to your shop here, and once in the construction area of your map, you can see that they have these specific Oberthal mods for your different power generation and a energy storage center, which is what this is here. And as you can see, it generates wind energy to power, but it doesn't give you percentage per month like the base game sort of generators do. You see this one is 8,000 per month, whereas this just takes sunlight and gives you energy in return. The reason why I really like this is because once you have got that energy storage down, you can see here that you get a kilowatt per month and a kilowatt total. And then if you click on any of your other productions here, say the cheese factory, you can see that we've got electric charge here and how much you maximum and how much you've got. And you need this in order for anything else to work. This doesn't obviously apply to the greenhouses, but they've got their own system, which I really like. You have to manage that. So you've got to have power before you can make productions. And it's a really interesting dynamic to the game that I really enjoy, and is one of my favorite features of Oberthal map. And having something like this, a system like this in Farm Sim 25 would be really interesting and really cool to see what else they could do with it. It's just a really cool idea that I really like to build upon the normal generators that they've got in the game. The last thing that I would really like to see in Farm Sim 25 as base game are some of the flat till plows that you can acquire IRL that they just don't have in the game. The selection of plows that they have in the game are all angled and are honestly large, cumbersome, and not that useful. However, the addition of the 2410, the 712, and the 2100 are just such a good addition to the game that just makes ploughing a breeze, a doddle, and still being realistic. This mod is honestly one of the best ones I've ever added to the game, and I hope to see just a general increase in the variety of equipment that we get. But if we can get some flat plows in, I will be over the moon. Angle ploughing is just tedious, long, and not that enjoyable to me. But those are the 3 top mods and mod mechanics that I've seen in the game that I would love to see in 2025. Let me know what you would like to see and whether you agree with my picks. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I hope to see you all next time. Ciao, ciao.